Well, what's up, good people? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're enjoying yourselves and you got, lots of good things going on. I don't know. I'm feeling the Christmas spirit or something today. A little mushy. At any rate, we're going to get on the Camaro today. Well, this is not the Camaro, okay? This is the Assassin. I was doing some stuff to it, but we're going to pull it out. We're actually going to see if the engine in this Camaro will fire up. And that is going to be a challenge, I promise you, okay? This Camaro is a mangy, rotten, tore up, neglected, broken, discarded, uncared for, unloved, hot, steaming pile of shiznit with a death trap for a hood, which is the first thing. Holy crap. That weighs 7,000 pounds. That's the first thing that we need to address because I got to get in here and fix a bunch of wiring that's been all chewed up and eaten and everything. And this is more or less a guillotine. So I got these hood struts off of Amazonia, and maybe it's just as simple as swapping these out so that I can keep my head on my body. How you doing?
Morning.
I like your little electric doohickey there. Yeah, what is it? It says GEM. What is
GEM,
that?
that's it. Global Electric Motor Car.
Oh, okay, all right. Is it street? It's street legal?
They supposedly are. Most I can get out of it was 15 miles an hour.
Oh, well, that's not going to help you much on I-75.
No. What are you up to today?
Well, I got this old Camaro. It's just been sitting here, and it hasn't been run in years. And while it was sitting, it got rat and snake infested, so I got a bunch of wires that are all eaten up. So I think I'm going to fix up this wiring as best I can, throw a fresh battery in it, and see what it'll do.
See if it'll go. See if it'll run.
see what happens. It's just that little 6-cylinder in there.
Yeah.
So it ain't going to hurt nothing for me to do that, because if it don't work, well, I don't give a damn. We'll snatch it out. We'll put a big monster V8 or something. I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing yet. Yeah. But I like these 3rd gen Camaros, and I got this for $500.
Yep.
That's hard to, and it looks like hell.
It's a straight body, right?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It looks like hell, and it's been treated poorly, but there's no rust through on a car. Floors, hatch, everything is solid.
Yep.
It's not been like wrecked or anything, so it's good bones.
Yeah.
To do something with.
I'll let you get back to it.
All right, sir.
I got some ranging, so I can get my truck back in the garage. I'd put this into work on it.
Well, yeah, well, that is neat. So you plan on like doing more with it and getting it?
No, probably just cleaning it up a little more. There's some bolts missing here and there.
Yeah.
Steering is stiff on it. I got to look at that.
Okay.
I'd like to get a little more speed out of it, but it'll go.
Yeah, it's pretty nifty. Hell, I mean, you got me wanting to go on Facebook and see if I can find one.
There's a lot of them out there.
Well, we have some neighborhood gem races.
Yeah.
That was my neighbor. I'd never met him before. And he just kind of popped up here. Anyway, let's see what I got to do to get this off. Okay. Got that one. Okay, well, that's off of there. We better watch your hands in here. This thing comes down, I'm telling you. It's gonna be a good time. Well, that's about as useful as that slime left behind by slugs. Slug juice, I think they call it. It's slug juice. And just bend the hinges. How about that? Oh crap! The thing fell down. You never know about this, stuff from Amazonia. But I can tell you already, okay, that it's the Kung Pao version. Oh, would you look at that? They're holding it up there. That's amazing, because that thing weighs like 8 tons. Phew. Feel like I've accomplished something already. Okay, that's it for this video. See you next time. All right, so the wiring challenges, okay? I know I got this here. This is I'm pretty sure this is the fuel pump relay. It might not be, but you see all this. It's just bad. All this has got to be fixed. And then over here we got this. See that? That's been chewed through. It's exposed. And then this, all this here. So I kind of want to work on this before the wiring, before we throw a battery in it, because I don't know, you know, it could set the thing on fire, which, you know, might not be that much of a disaster, right? Let me grab some stuff and we'll start over here with these relays. I think the first thing I'm going to do is get this old battery out of here, just on the off chance that it has one more spark left in it, which I'm sure it doesn't, but you know, got to replace it anyway, so it'll be a good core. Oh good, it's completely eaten through the battery tray down there. Okay, that's awesome. I guess I did find some rust in this car. Nothing a little chicken wire can't take care of. I guess the first thing we do is get ourselves some access. Yeah. The thing is, I can fix all this wiring that I can see, but God only knows what's been eaten or whatever that I can't see. So there's still a chance we could, you know, have the fire department out here. I think what's happening, okay, is that my knife sucks. I'm gonna say my knife sucks. Oh my goodness, what in the world? 3 hours later. Was it melted? Or what is the story? I don't know, but it's going to upset me shortly. And that's not going to be good for either of us. Look, I haven't fixed the first wire yet, okay? And I'm already thinking we just go straight to the part where it burns to the ground. I got to get to all the bad ones here. That's the point of all this exercise here that you're watching. Okay, this debauchery. All right, I think we're good there. Holy shit! I mean, shiznit. I mean, holy, you know, stuff. Man, these are eating right up to the damn. I mean, to the dang connector thing. If these weren't important relays, or I knew, you know, that they weren't anything, you know, I wouldn't fool with all this, but I know that at least one of these is the fuel pump relay, and the other one's probably important too for something. Well, let me keep fiddling with this and get it all exposed where I can figure out what goes to what and what we got to do, and then I'll come right back to you, okay? Because otherwise you're just going to be listening to me cuss like a lot. I got an update for you. Both of these relays, okay, were all chewed up. This one didn't look right to me. And then as I'm unraveling it, I find this, okay, this is this yellow wire and this orange wire, which are running through the firewall right there, okay? And lo and behold, go to this switch right here, which is clearly not factory at all. So I don't know what they were trying to accomplish there. It looks like maybe something was wrong. And God forbid you fix it the right way. This one I can find, okay? There's enough, you know, this obviously was connected here. This is a black wire with a red, that one's here. This green one is going to be this one, I do believe, and then maybe this black, maybe this is, but maybe this one goes to this one or something. That should be easy enough. This one has this pigtail on it. I got no idea where that goes. And the orange wire, but I'm not, the orange wire was connected to that thing that goes inside. Well, maybe I can put it back together. I'll just have to keep fiddling with it. I also found this all chewed up and cut up, but it looks like it's innocuous. like maybe a brake wires or something. But I don't know what this was for. This is kind of concerning. And I don't know where the orange one was going, so I don't know what, you know, if you flip the switch, which two it was connecting or whatever. Maybe that was just their way to jump power from one relay to the other or something, because something happened. I don't know. I don't know. It's a big mystery. We're going to do what we can to figure it out and fix it up. I'm pretty sure that I know I got this one figured out. I know I got this one figured out. I'm 90% sure on this one. This one, I'm not. Now, I don't know if I have the connectors or the tabs or whatever the hell they call them for this plug here. I know that this is just the wire. It's a weather pack plug or something, I think they call it. And I know that just retains the wires. So we're going to pop that off of there. And that'll give us a little bit better look. And if I can get these out, I need to take me a picture so I can make sure I pin it back correctly. But if I can get these out, I might have enough of the wire where I can positively identify them. And then if I can find these little connectors, I can rewire this the way it's supposed to be done. I think all we have to do is shove a pick down in there and pull this out. Yep. See, that's the kind of connector we need. I actually could maybe, well, no, I doubt it. I could solder some more wire on there to lengthen it up. Maybe I'll do that instead of mucking with all this. Oh crap, I forgot which one did that come out of. All right, let me see what I can do with this. And we'll go from there. I get this thing on the bench here and I can see a little better anyway. So this is clearly a brown wire. So I got some brown wire. That was too thin. That's not really brown. I got this, which is too thick. But this looks to be just about right. It's kind of like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You know, this bed was too soft and whatever. You get the idea. So I think what we're going to do here is try to solder us a good clean connection here. And I don't have them little soldering stand, you know, the fancy doohickey thing where it holds everything for you. So this ought to be a treat. Maybe these vice grips will do it. Okay, so you just sit there like that, and then we'll see about getting this done here. If I can mix these up, there we go, kind of like so, and then throw a little juice down in there. Let me get a look at that. Oh, okay, we didn't go all the way through, so I'm going to put more on the bottom here. I was trying to heat it up from the bottom and let it kind of flow through, but that didn't work. I'm not the best at this, okay? Not a professional solderer. But, you know, I mean, look at the car, okay? As long as I get this good enough, it should be fine. Yeah, that'll work. Absolutely, perfectly fine. Now I'll give myself, I don't know, 6 inches. We'll slide a little insulation over it, heat that up a little bit, and then slide it back in to our connector. I think I got to, I got to pull that little lock out. There we go. There, it snapped into place. Good to go. Okay, I'll do this with the rest of them, and then we can hook this one up, and we should be good with that part. All right, well, here you go. I got this all fixed up. The green and white, I just found this green with white letters. I figured that one. This one was originally black with a red stripe, so I found an exact match for that if it was purple. But this will work just fine. We can get this in the car. That'll fix this, and then maybe I can figure out from the wires that are left how the rest of that crap goes. When I went up underneath the dash of this thing, follow the wires to that switch there, the first good look I got at it, I'll have to show it to you later, but it's like packed, okay, packed with just stuff from rodents and snakes and everything else. God only knows what still may be living in there. Anyway, okay, enough of me complaining about, well, I can't complain, okay? I bought the car. I did it to myself. I got that one all hooked up. I'll show you in a minute. Let's get this one fixed up. All right, same scenario here except for this pigtail. That does look factory. I don't know. I didn't see anything it would plug into, but I'm going to leave that and just do these 4 here. And this one, I had a couple on the other one that were like that too, and they really don't give you a lot to work with, but I managed to make it work. So I'm going to start with the hard one first. We're all done here. These 2 relays are done, and then that left these 3 wires, which turns out they're one's a brake switch and the other 2 go to the power steering. I don't know if it's temp or just pressure sensor or fluids, I don't know. It goes to the power steering somehow. So I think that's it. I got this one down here that's still raw, so I might put some tape on these, and then the only thing that I can't find an answer to is what the hell this pigtail goes to or whatever. I don't see anything. Nothing else is sticking out at me, so I guess we'll let that dingle with the dangle or whatever on. See what happens, I guess. So I'll put some tape on these and then we'll jump over to the other side. And then this here, I don't know why this was on here. I don't know. We'll probably figure it out later though. Probably will. Over in this side, I don't know what the hell this is. But it's hooked to the, it goes to the manifold. There's like a choke tube or something. I don't know. I haven't looked that much into it. Maybe it's smog related. But these wires are all chewed up. They go here. So I don't know what it is, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that wiring. And then I've got this here, which just goes here. And then this one, I might not fool with this one, just because it's, even though it's kind of chewed on, it's still intact and it don't look real important. Okay, I think we're all wrapped up here. It turns out this wire is just for the under hood light here. So I didn't worry with that. Just these. Now you can see what we got going on here. Okay, white is chartreuse and blue is magenta. I mean, I don't have to explain it to you. You can clearly see the color pattern. All right, I'm gonna grab a battery. But before I do, you should see the condition of here. I'll show it to you. Oh boy. Yeah, it's getting dark on me. Okay, this is the condition of our fuse box here. It's pretty rancid. Okay, I don't know if you could tell, but there's like all kinds of shiznit packed in the back side of it. So even though I got the stuff under the hood, I got no idea what's going to happen under here, because things have been living under here. But either way, okay, before it gets dark on me, I just want to throw a battery in it and see what happens. Okay, all right, I got this battery when I actually got it when I got the car. Oh, it should sit perfectly down in the gaping hole. So I don't even know how much charge may or may not be left on this thing, but we'll throw it in here and see what happens, if anything. Okay, let's see what we get here. I didn't get no snap, crackle, and pop. Yeah, you know what I hate about these batteries is that if something was to go haywire, you take it forever to get it off. Well, I'm not getting any kind of alarming signals here. I'm not smelling anything. I don't see any smoke. Let's check the inside. Nope, nothing going on here either. It has the same ass of goat smell as it always has had. All right, I got this key. I have to use this one because it's got this little sensor resistor thing on it. Let's just pop it in here and find the hole. There it is. Oh God. It is dead as a doornail. I better check that battery because it has been sitting quite a long time. Hold on a second. Yeah, this thing has been sitting forever. And I think I actually used it for something at some point. I don't remember. That mail truck sounds rough. I wonder if they want to sell it. I think my battery may be dead. That's the vibe I'm getting. Let's pull it out and check it out here, because these cables are pretty corroded. But this, it was dead as a doornail, dude. I'll check the battery by itself on the table here. All right, so pretty sure my battery cables are shot. You know, I get 12.5 volts at the battery, but as soon as I run them little bolts in, that's why side post batteries suck. I know I said that already, but they really do. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I got a way to fix that. I'm gonna have to run out to the auto parts store, get some stuff, and I got a couple other errands to run. It is the holiday season. In case you're missing out on that, or you're unaware, or been living under a rock. Anyway, so we'll pick this back up tomorrow, and if I can just get current flowing through the car, that'll tell me a lot. So we'll see you in the morning. Well, it's the next day. It's dropped about 30 or 40 degrees, and the wind went from basically 0 to 748 miles an hour. But we're going to see if I can get any current flowing through this car here. I picked up these little bolt things. I mean, I could have cleaned up the ones that were in there, but these were $2, okay? And I saw them at the parts store, so I figured I'd give them a shot. Woo! I don't know. I honestly don't know how long we're going to be out here, okay? I'm just being honest. I'm actually, okay, I've done this before, but I'm going to cut this rubber part off here because I don't care about it, and it just gets in the way. Holy crap, man. I don't know about this. wind situation. Everything's so cold and hard and crappy. Ow. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I want to get the bolt out and expose the metal. There, now we just got that. Do the same for the hot wire. I'm gonna end up losing a digit. What are you destroying your battery cables for? You don't have to do that. You could just clean them up. Yeah, maybe. But again, I hate side posts and I don't much care. Oh, there went the bolt. Don't need that. Okay, now I can do a better job of cleaning this up. Yeah. Same here, please. I gotta trim a little more of this rubber off right here. Now we can thread this in with our new bolts here. And there won't be no excuses for not having good connection to the battery. Okay. Whoops. Got it backwards. Stupid. Oh yeah, okay. Now I got 12, and let's see if I got 12 and a half to the car itself. Because I did not have that yesterday. We'll just go right here. Let's see, where can we go? Right here to the bracket that you're sitting on. Okay, all right, it's got power now. Let's see if I get anything at all out of this. I'm moving it, but I'm getting nothing. It's dead as a doornail. Well, this literally could be anything. I hate electrical. I think I'm gonna start with this fuse box. I want to know if I'm getting power to the fuse box. Let's see, if I clamp this here, touch here, okay, it's lighting up. I don't know where to hook to under here. Let's see. It's also rusted out, which I think most of that is mouse urine. Well, we can go right here, maybe to the door hinge. Let's see if we're getting anything at all at this fuse box. I'm not getting anything. I'm getting absolutely nothing. The back of this, or this fuse block here. Absolutely nothing. Look at all the leaves down there. I don't know why they, I don't know why they collect down there. Get out of there, you sons of bitches. All right. We know we're getting power to, like the engine is grounded. There's power running through this. What supplies the main power to the cabin? If I'm not mistaken, that would come from the starter. If they've wired them like they've always wired them. Of course, it could come from the alternator too. And that wiring, where's that going? That's going, what in the hell? I don't know why the alternator wiring is going underneath the car over there. And then, I don't know what in the hell that is. Okay, the main power wire from this alternator is here. And it's running it runs over to the battery. That's part of the battery. So there's going to be another wire, probably that one, because it's running to the battery. Yeah, and that's going down to the starter. And then from there, there's probably a relatively hefty wire that's feeding the main fuse panel. So basically, in order for me to figure this out, I'm going to have to get the car up on jack stands, get underneath of it, and start tracing everything from the starter backwards to figure out where I'm losing power. And I don't have time for that today. And it's 30 degrees and the wind's blowing like 700 miles an hour. So I'm gonna wrap this up. And I got one other thing I want to do right quick in preparation for next weekend. So we'll work on that and then go from there, okay? All right, I'll be right back to you. Turns out Hammond's Garage is like Seinfeld. It's episodes about nothing at all. At least we did get the hood fixed, and we figured out that we have a major electrical problem, okay? Basically, I learned that the car is much more of a giant, absolute piece of garbage than I actually anticipated. We are going to get back on it, though, at some point, okay? We'll come back to that when I have time and when it's more conducive for me to do so. In the meantime, I got just enough time left where I think I'm going to work on this piece of glass here. This is the tailgate glass for the Blazer. And I've got the seals and everything coming, okay? So I kind of want to prep this and get it ready for install. The proper thing to do here, okay, this channel here has this seal which pinches the glass inside the channel or whatever. The proper thing to do here is take the channel off, clean it all up, sandblast it, whatever, buy a new seal, clean the glass up, and reinstall it. So of course, that's not what I'm doing at all. I'm gonna just scuff it up, scuff the rust off of this channel the way it sets, hit it with some rust fix, clean the glass up, and then I'm gonna try to get it tinted, and then that way it's got time to cure before I go to load it in, okay? I just got this piece of 180, and I'm just taking the rust off. Taking the rust off is all I'm doing here. Alrighty. Oh yeah, this side's worse, of course. That my seal is all dry rotted and cracked, but let's not worry about that. I'll wipe it down with a little acetone here. I got this rust converter stuff from Duplicolor. I know y'all have seen me use this before, but basically it just turns this black, and so we're going to do that and then leave it. And no, at the moment, I don't much care that it's on the glass. Ugh. Let's see, I'll flip it this way. There, like that. That way I can get both sides now. I'm gonna seal up this rust, and you could actually paint over top of this stuff, but I'm not gonna. I just want to get it sealed up, and maybe slowed down, get another 5, 10, 100 years out of it, whatever. All right, we're gonna let that set up. Well, I think we're good to clean this up now. Ooh, this stuff is cold, man. It is cold, cold, cold. I get the heater going, and then, I have to shut it off because it's too loud. And if I kept it going while I was working, y'all wouldn't hear a dang thing I was saying, which probably some of you are like, what's wrong with that? I'm gonna run the razor blade along the bottom there, make sure I got all that overspray from that rust kill shizzing it. But we want to get this good and clean, both sides. And we're only putting the tint on one side, of course, but we don't want any dirt on the side that we're not tinting to make us think it's on the side that we are tinting. I don't know if any of that made sense. You guys see the stuff I'm getting off here with the blade, even after I wiped it. That's right. That'll mess you up. And get all this off. Just scrape it. Just scrape it. Yeah, keep your, wet your glass and run a blade over it, and you'll be good to go. See all that stuff? Oh wait, I say, see all that stuff? That's what the blade's getting off. Probably be easier to do if I was closer to it, don't you think? Well, I tell you, doing this kind of stuff, it's just good for the soul, you know? It's like zen. It's zen for me. I don't know how much of this is the overspray and how much of it is just 50 years worth of shiznit that's built up. Well, you can see, when you get it clean, you can see all the like scratches where it's been rolled up and down 748,000 times in 50 years. But I feel like we got a fair amount of 50-year-old grime on here. So I'm just gonna razor blade the whole thing. All right, let me get this cleaned up and then I'll come back to you. I think I got it here. I had to razor blade the inside of this like 3 freaking times, which is weird because you would think most of the grime and everything would have been on the outside. But no matter, here we are. So I think we're ready to maybe try to get something done with this. Now, remember, this is 50-year-old glass, so Lord only knows how this might come out or what it's going to look like, but hopefully we can make it look halfway decent. Hopefully, hopefully. I got this high-dollar window film from Wally World. It's 5%, so it should be pretty dark. But probably, okay, this was a whopping $10. So probably what's going to happen, okay, is it's not going to take very long before it turns purple and annoys me, and I have to strip it off and then put on some good film. But at $10, nah, I'm willing to take the risk here. The biggest thing about doing window tint, okay, is everything needs to be clean. The glass, everything clean, 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 clean. Also, okay, your glass is it's gonna be curved, okay, like this. There's gonna be a concave and a convex. The convex is the outside, and of course the concave is the inside, and the film, believe it or not, goes on the inside, if you don't know this already. Now, if you're not sure, okay, what concave and convex all means, well, don't feel bad. I'm not 100% sure I got that figured out myself. Anyway, just put your tint on the inside, okay, is all I'm saying. All right, one more. I'll wipe down just to make sure that we're spotless with a clean towel. That's what I'm talking about. This roll here is just big enough to do the... Come back here, you slippery sucker. This roll here is just big enough to do this one piece of glass with, you know, stuff around the edges. So I'm not gonna trim it, we're gonna trim it on the glass, okay? I got this fancy schmancy pump handle thing. I got it a long time ago. It's just got water with a couple of drops of soap. You gotta pump it up, okay? I'm here to pump you up. All right, we gotta figure out which side of this tint is the clear side that gets removed. All right, I don't know. And that's always a pain in the butt. And when I say pain in the butt, like, I'm not the least bit joking. It's a huge pain in the ass to separate this stuff in the beginning. Oh, you know what? I just remembered there's a trick to this. If we take this masking tape, okay, we're gonna take this masking tape here. I'm trying not to set anything on the glass because then I feel like I'd have to wipe it down again. And we take it into 2 pieces like this, and we put a piece on each side of this film. Okay, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm putting the masking tape, one on each side of the film, and then pressing it, and then pull it apart. Ta-da! Yeah, I had forgotten all about that. That's pretty nifty. Okay, now I know which side is which. All right. So, let's get this going here. All right, we're gonna soak this glass down really good. Like really, really good. Soaking wet. Like that chick in the video washing the Dukes of Hazzard wet, okay? There we go. Now normally, okay, I would wet the film too, but I don't think, because we're doing this one flat piece, that in this instance I necessarily need to do that. Whoa, it's been a long time since I've done this, okay? So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling a little bit. Plus this stuff is cheap and it sucks. I'm just gonna pull one of these, okay? We're gonna do like this. Yeah. How you like me now? I gotta get it, it's way extra. I gotta get it pulled down this way. Oh crap. Okay, slippery, should be. Not supposed to do that. Oh my gosh. This is not how you do it. Oh crap. Okay, this is not how you do it. You definitely want to wet the backside of your film. Definitely, I want to do that, okay? Just saying. I'm trying to show you how not to do this, okay? This is like Titanic level disaster. It's a good thing this film's only $10, or I'd be upset. Oh, it's gonna have wrinkles in it. This is how you tint your windows, okay? This is definitely how you do it. Yeah, get over there. Get over there. Get over here. Move this one over here. Okay, for sure. This is working out great. Oh crap, it ripped on me. Oh, well, that's okay. I can pull it up. Just pull it up. Just do it like that. Okay, time for squeegee time. Just get that wet. Get that wet under there. You do this, okay? Water, just water. The trick is lots of water. All right? Just get you a fire hose. Okay, a fire hose is what you need here. I'm in like a rush now. I feel like I'm working against the clock. Okay, now we're gonna wet this side too. Fire hose, okay? This is how we go about this. Crap, I gotta pull it some more. I didn't see it. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. Yeah. This is definitely working out great. I just need to get like that over there, and then you can pull this over here like this. Okay, 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 all right, I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's just start right here and squeegee this out, okay? We're just gonna squeegee this out, like so. This will be just fine. Yeah. Now we're cooking with grease. Oh. Boy, everything was going great till I got to here. That's not working out. Don't mind the wrinkles, okay? Wrinkles give it character. It's kind of like old people. It's character, is what I'm saying to you. Now we're just gonna trim off this excess over here. Get that, you know, work the wrinkles out of it. Oh crap, I split it right there. Okay, that's not good. Oh yeah, it totally looks like somebody sprayed a dog's ass with plastic dip. You know, on second thought, I think the glass in the truck would look better if we just left it factory. Well, what have we learned in this video? We got some hood struts on the Camaro, okay? So, win. That's a win right there. I also spent hours and hours and hours fixing a bunch of wiring and hooking up a battery only to find out that it has a much larger problem, and we'll have to set aside like a whole day or two to figure that out. Got the glass cleaned up in the Blazer. We did manage to treat the rust, okay, on the back window. I realize that you all just spent a chunk of your lives watching and learning absolutely nothing. But don't worry, okay? We may be down, but we're not out, okay? We're not defeated. We are going to come back and sort out this Camaro. And I am going to do something with this glass, and we're going to put it back in the tailgate. We're going to do a bunch of other stuff, and we're going to be successful. But you know, you can't win them all, okay? Okay? Nobody bats a perfect 1,000. In the meantime, I hope that you and your family has a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I do look forward to seeing y'all in 2026 when we do some stuff for real. I think it's time for some Jack Daniel's eggnog. Minus the eggnog.